radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius' office has released its 2025 list of rejected vanity license plates. Officials say more than 550 requests were denied for being offensive or hard to read, pushing the state's rejection list past 8,500 combinations. A dog in Chicago has tested positive for rabies, the first case in Illinois in more than 30 years. Cook County officials say the rescue puppy was returned after a bite and behavior changes, then humanely euthanized. Illinois' 1% statewide grocery tax ends January 1st, but many shoppers will still pay it locally. The Illinois Municipal League says more than half of the state's municipalities, home to 7.2 million people, have adopted their own grocery taxes under a 2024 law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Christmas is just around the corner, and if you still have gifts to buy, the best place to do that is Macy's Great Gift Sale. Get amazing deals on last-minute gifts like fine jewelry and fragrance sets, boxed and ready to give. And everything from designer bags to Nespresso coffee makers at 30 to 60% off. Plus, your Macy's is the most festive place this holiday, so come in and find everything left on your list all in one place. The Great Gift Sale ends Wednesday at Macy's. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even bad hair day?
Yep.
And tree branch fell on my car day?
Especially that day. Progressive has you covered 24/7 for your home and auto.
How about thought it was chicken, but it was tuna day? Or overnight construction outside my bedroom day?
Those days too.
Great, because that was each day this week.
Been there. Well, at least your home and auto are covered every day with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. A dog in Chicago has tested positive for rabies, the first case in Illinois in more than 30 years. Cook County officials say the rescue puppy was returned after a bite and behavior changes, then humanely euthanized. Illinois' 1% statewide grocery tax ends January 1st, but many shoppers will still pay it locally. The Illinois Municipal League says more than half of the state's municipalities, home to 7.2 million people, have adopted their own grocery taxes under a 2024 law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius' office has released its 2025 list of rejected vanity license plates. Officials say more than 550 requests were denied for being offensive or hard to read, pushing the state's rejection list past 8,500 combinations. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at BofA.com/cardFWC26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of...
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, a chance of snow showers with cloudy skies and a high near 21, temperatures falling to around 17 in the afternoon. It feels like one with gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 13. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. No, we're not one of the big guys. Truth is, we don't want to be. If you're over 50, Big Wireless probably has you paying for more data than you might need. You could be throwing away thousands over a lifetime.
Our entry-level data plans start at just $20 a month. And for a limited time, switch and get your second month free. Call 1-888-FREEDOM, visit consumercellular.com or a store near you and get your second month free today. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional details.
This is Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town WRMN. National news at the top of every hour and local news and weather at the bottom. Find more information about programming and current events at WRMN1410.com. News, weather, and entertainment across the Fox River Valley here on WRMN 1410 AM, the Talk of the Town.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
And welcome, folks, into Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410. It is 7 past the hour right now. We hope that you are enjoying this day today. And yes, it's a lovely day, no matter what the weather might be out there, of course. It is always a lovely day. You can choose to make it a lovely day today. I'm your host, Matt McNeil, taking you into this hour here on WRMN's Out to Lunch segment, where we talk about local businesses and organizations, interviews, and more. We love to recognize local businesses and the Fox River Valley area, of course, which is what we tailor to your needs out there. Of course, we cover news stories and a whole lot more. So if you do want to check out our website, you can find it on WRMN1410.com. Feel free to check us out. We are the Fox Valley's trusted voice, your source for news, talk, and entertainment. We've got engaging shows and community spirit, and that's so important, is to have that community spirit together, right? So we've got some cool things here, of course. You can discover our signature shows that are available. Find it on our website, WRMN1410.com. You can start off your morning with the morning show. That's with Susie C. and the L Train Serrano. They always get you in the groove in the morning, get you waking up to. I'm telling you, they are your cup of coffee, definitely. They get you up and running in the morning. Start your day with Susie C. and Elliot, the L Train Serrano, on the First Shifters. As Neil Fiorito says, this is how morning radio should sound. It's unpredictable, upbeat, and always entertaining. They turn every morning into a mix of fun, mayhem, and lively conversation. Plus, Susie always has her cue of the day, the Susie cue of the day, the question of the day. You know, what's your favorite food? What are some traditions that you enjoy? All things like that, some cool things. So you can always make a comment early on our Facebook page if you want to do that. Or, of course, feel free to tune in and call in during that show. That is every Monday through Friday. That is from 6 until 10. Or I'm sorry, 6 until 9. 6 until 9. And then we have the WRMN 10 o'clock news segment with Dennis Sonar Green, talking about all things news related. So this is a lively conversation, keeping you informed with the latest news and weather. Wake up laughing, thinking, and ready for the day with the morning show. Never fails to surprise. It's never a dull moment, folks. We also have Out to Lunch, of course, which you're listening to now, and that is Monday through Thursday from 11 to 1, and then Fridays from 11 until 12 o'clock. What I like to do is I like to bring a fresh, energetic look at local life in the local business, organizations, municipalities, and I mean organizations, especially 501c3 non-for-profit organizations. I like to dive into different stories. I always have inspirational stories, events, and conversations. It blends insight, personality, and real voices. I always like to share my own personal experiences with you as well, give you those great testimonials to encourage you to check out some of these local places, especially if it's a new business, or especially if you're new to the Fox River Valley area. Maybe you moved from a different state and you want to try out some good places. We're here to help you with that. I always like to bring up, of course, a lot of local organizations, including the different Chamber of Commerces. ExploreElginArea.com does such a great job at informing people on what's happening. We all work together in that way. There's also, of course, EnjoyAurora.com is a great website to go to that I like to bring up here and there. Fox Valley Magazine also does have their monthly issues, which do go into detail on some really cool events, especially during any season too. So it's good to take a look at that, view that for yourself. You can download the digital archive of all the cool things that they have to offer, things that are coming up. You can sign up for newsletters, so all that great stuff. So again, that's the Out to Lunch segment. We also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30, which of course is a great way to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. Keep you in tune with what's happening. Maybe someone has a particular item that they've been looking for years. Maybe they have it on eBay or maybe on Etsy and it's just too expensive. Maybe someone is willing to sell it for cheaper. There's a lot of course, people out there who have items that are just sitting in their basement, attic, or crawl space, or in their closet. They don't know what to do with it. So, hey, announce it on Tradio. That's Monday through Thursday. That is starting at 12:30. And that is the number to dial here is 847-931-1410. That's for our Tradio segment. Again, that's Monday through Thursday starting at 12:30. Always very good. We also do have, of course, Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, another local show to check out as well. And Talk Time with Tammy and Friends is Monday through Thursday from 2 until 4. It includes a lighthearted, fun, and informative call-in talk show where Tammy and her guests share laughs, stories, and tips on various topics. She usually has either Becky or Nancy or both. That's always a lot of fun when it's both. And it's a delightful blend of entertainment and also practical advice. So that's Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We've got some great music that we play on there too. This day in music history, what happened on this day, some celebrity birthdays as well. And Tammy has quite the experience also working with a lot of celebrities in the music industry back when she lived in Cali. So she can even attest to tell you some of those really cool stories out there too. I mean, even, when she had a drink with Jack Nicholson at a bar once. I mean, some really cool stuff. Let me tell you, it's a great show to listen to and gets you into the mood and into some fun topics and maybe even some bad dad jokes, which I am known for saying now at my home. Everyone groans at me like, oh, I bet you learned that from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. They say, I go, yep, I sure do. The next one on this list, of course, we also, of course, got to mention here too, Dino's Night Out. That is every Friday from 2 until 4. Talk Time with Tammy and Friends is from Monday through Thursday, 2 to 4, and then Dino's Night Out is from 2 until 4. He talks a lot about different local venue places to go to, especially Arcada Theater. Ron Onesti does sponsor that show. oshows.com is the website to go to. And he talks a lot about some really great events that come up, different venues, shows, all high quality, mind you, as well, too. Some of the places are even like dress up for it because it's cool. So He always got some really cool guests on there, even some performances here in studio, which is really cool to see. So I encourage you, check out our YouTube channel to watch it, physically watch it. It's really cool to see the different guests that he has on. So that is from 2 to 4. That's every Friday. And then, of course, we also do have a political talk show Monday through Friday that is from 4 until 6. Shifting Gears, hosted by Dennis Sonar Green. The show provides a balanced, non-biased platform discussing current political events and issues. It encourages thoughtful debate and exploration of multiple perspectives. So, of course, you'll be able to call in during that show, or, of course, also comment if we stream live on YouTube as well. And so the Fox Valley Afternoons really does have something for everyone, too. So if you want to view that, check out more information. You can find it at our website, WRMN1410.com. So don't miss out on these great opportunities. And hey, we are proud to support local businesses out there. And maybe you have a business that you want to share with us here. Feel free to reach out to us today at 847-741-7700. You can email any of us too, of course. If you want to email me, you can. It's matt@WRMN1410.com. If you have any press releases you want to send out, things like that too, we are more than happy to announce that, especially during the air times here. It is a little past, well, it's 15 past the hour here, almost 16 past the hour. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. So, of course, stay tuned. Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN.
When your car needs trusted care, think All Around Auto Body in Schaumburg. Family owned for over 30 years, they deliver high-quality collision repair and dependable service from start to finish. Call 847-352-3825. They're located at 501 Morse Avenue in Unit D. Get your vehicle back in shape with the experts who care. All Around Auto Body, where your car is treated like family. Call 847-352-3825 today. Proud sponsors of America's First Responders Fest.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast to Coast right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Thank you! Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14. We're serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation here. Remember, you can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN radio. You can also find us on our website, WRMN1410.com. Lots of cool things are coming up here, and we want to keep you in tune with what is going on. Remember, you can find us on our website, WRMN1410.com. Don't forget, you can also check out our Facebook page. If you want to give us a like and a follow, also a subscribe on that YouTube channel. It helps to keep things in tune, and it helps you as well as the community. So feel free to check out those social media pages. Even if you're not super tech savvy, hopefully you'll be able to navigate it just fine. If not, of course, we can help you out with that too. Don't forget, when it comes to the weather, you can always check out what is on the weather schedule here. Now, of course, if you have a phone, tablet, laptop, you always can find the weather there too. Easy to navigate. Pretty much anyone can know what the weather is nowadays, of course, with technology. But if you do like to check out the weather on local, national and local weather forecasts for cities, as well as weather radar reports and hurricane coverage, things like that, you can check out different websites. Weather Channel is also a good one to check out, weather.com. It goes through, of course, the schedule for today, hourly, 10-day, monthly, the radar, what we're expecting during different seasons. So it's good to view all of that. The map is available online. It tells the 24-hour future radar, 72-hour future radar, which you have to sign up and subscribe to their website there. They also do offer product reviews and deals. Our World is a section that they talk about different things too. If you want to connect with them, they are on Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and also on YouTube too. So please feel free to check out all that information, no matter what the weather forecast might be. They also have some news reports and videos that you can watch, even some fun videos too, to kind of start off your day. There's also another site you can go to, AccuWeather, which is good too. The thing about AccuWeather that I like is it has the actual temperature, and then it has the real feel. The real feel is going to tell you kind of what it really does feel like outside, kind of in real time. Now, of course, it's going to depend on specifically where you live, but with that being said, just generally what the real feel is. They also, like with the Weather Channel, offer the weather news, of course, different trends, things that are trending today, top 10 weather events of the year, things like that. They have featured stories, so they even have climate reports too. So if you're looking into any of that too, you can find it. That's all on AccuWeather. That's accuweather.com for more information on that. Let's continue on your day today with an inspirational story that was posted. This is titled, quote, "The lovely man who helped me fill my tires with air." When I was 16, I was on my way to school when the low tire pressure light turned on my car. Now at 24, putting air in my tires feels like the easiest thing in the world, but at 16, I never learned how to. I didn't know how to figure out how much air I already had, how much I needed, how to set the machine, or the correct way to hold the nozzle. There was a car behind me waiting to fill up their tires with air. It was around 8 a.m., so I figured he was in a rush to get to work. I moved my car over and told him to go ahead, that I'd be a minute. Instead of moving his car, he said, Here, let me show you." Mind you, it was pouring outside. I fortunately had my raincoat on, but he did not. Not only did he fill my tires for me, but he also took the time to demonstrate how to do it myself next time. I guess I expected him to be annoyed by my taking so long, but he was nothing but patient, kind, and understanding. I think about him from time to time. What was probably nothing to him is a very thing I think about every time I fill my tires with air. His act of kindness may seem small, but it went such a long way. I think teenagers often receive eye rolls and impatience. He gave me the exact opposite. I hope he's doing well wherever he is. So, a nice inspirational story to continue on your day and always good to check out some of the fun and interesting stories, the news sections, things like that. So some inspirational stories, whether it's for the holidays or any sort of season there too. It's good to look at. Always good to do that. And you know what's great too is, sometimes you think, oh, all we hear is the news and it's never any good news, right? This is a great way to check out the good news that's out there for you to view for yourself and inspire other people too. So if you want to check it out, that's sunnyskies.com. Great website to go to. I always like to bring it up here on Out to Lunch. There's also videos that you can watch, inspirational ones. There's some funny pictures. A lot of people, I noticed, post a lot of pet pictures, especially cat pictures too. So they've got some cute ones that are out there that you can get a little laugh at too. So if you want to check those out, they've got some good ones. Some very cute ones, especially of those lovely pets. Oh my goodness, there's so many that are out there. Something else I do like to mention here too on the Out to Lunch segment is when Anderson Humane has their Fur Babies of the Week. They have their Fur Babies of the Week, which they kind of talk a little bit about. They're looking for those forever homes, and it's the Forever Homes Fur Babies of the Week. So they always like to mention those. Those you can find on foxvalleymagazine.com. If you go onto there, you can find all of those different ones, the Forever Home, Anderson Humane's Fur Babies of the Week. And then, of course, you can also check out other local news that's happened, different events that are going to be coming up too. Anything to do with arts and entertainment in the Fox River Valley. Dining is another great one. House and home, health and beauty, travel, and more. They also do have their monthly issues that are released. They talk about, of course, the beers of the month, wines of the month, and the dishes of the month, which are all local to the Fox River Valley area. So it's great to do those reviews. Check those out too. And I always like to mention Fox Valley Magazine here on Out to Lunch. It's a great time to talk a little bit about that. I also like to talk about Mental Floss. MentalFloss.com is a website to go to where you can check out some interesting questions, fun games, and more, including the Amazing Fact Generator. The Amazing Fact Generator has some interesting facts. Maybe you knew about them, maybe you didn't. In Queensland, Australia, it is illegal to own a pet rabbit unless you're a magician. So you can even just say you're a magician. I don't know if you need a license for that, but there you go. That's kind of interesting to think about. Maybe you knew that, maybe you didn't. Another interesting one, according to a 2015 study, having 10 more trees on your block can make you feel as healthy as someone who's 7 years younger. Now that's interesting. Now, I think there's a science to that too, because there are more trees giving off that oxygen. Maybe you do feel a little bit younger. There's lots of other interesting ones too. Okay, here's another one that's illegal to own only one guinea pig in Switzerland. They get lonely. That is so cute. So you got to have at least two in Switzerland. You have to have at least two. And here's another interesting one too. An estimated 1 million dogs in the U.S. have been named the beneficiary of their owners' wills. Humans are still in charge of the money, though, it says. You've seen probably lots of comic strips or movies or TV shows where, someone passes away and then all the money or all of the home or items, possessions go to the family dog or the something like that, right? Or the pet monkey. So always some fun little funny stuff like that too that you can find. So interesting stuff to check out. You can view that. That's on mentalfloss.com. And then they always do have the big questions of the days, things like, why do we celebrate this holiday? Or another one too is the 10 hit albums that never went to number one. The fact that the massively successful records that are out there never took the top spot on the Billboard 200 might surprise you. So there's an article that's out there too. Taking a look at the time, it is 29 past the hour. We are going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. So stay tuned for more. Don't forget, of course, we also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30. So that's Monday through Thursday. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, that is a great time and place to call into the show here. So definitely don't miss out on that great opportunity. You can also text us at our phone number at 505. It's our text line, 505-926-1410. Send over any pictures that you like. Get the word out there so we can help you as we are working together in the community. Stay tuned for more here. We'll be back after these messages. Bottom of the hour news.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius' office has released its 2025 list of rejected vanity license plates. Officials say more than 550 requests were denied for being offensive or hard to read, pushing the state's rejection list past 8,500 combinations. A dog in Chicago has tested positive for rabies, the first case in Illinois in more than 30 years. Cook County officials say the rescue puppy was returned after a bite and behavior changes, then humanely euthanized. Illinois' 1% statewide grocery tax ends January 1st, but many shoppers will still pay it locally. The Illinois Municipal League says more than half of the state's municipalities, home to 7.2 million people, have adopted their own grocery taxes under a 2024 law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Christmas is just around the corner, and if you still have gifts to buy, the best place to do that is Macy's Great Gift Sale. Get amazing deals on last-minute gifts like fine jewelry and fragrance sets, boxed and ready to give. And everything from designer bags to Nespresso coffee makers at 30 to 60% off. Plus, your Macy's is the most festive place this holiday, so come in and find everything left on your list all in one place. The Great Gift Sale ends Wednesday at Macy's. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even bad hair day?
Yep.
And tree branch fell on my car day?
Especially that day. Progressive has you covered 24/7 for your home and auto.
How about thought it was chicken, but it was tuna day? Or overnight construction outside my bedroom day?
Those days too.
Great, because that was each day this week.
Been there. Well, at least your home and auto are covered every day with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of snow showers with cloudy skies and a high near 21. Temperatures falling to around 17 in the afternoon. It feels like one with gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 13. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We are here in Studio 14. We hope that you are enjoying this day so far here today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Got some other good things to talk about today here on this segment of Out to Lunch. And again, you can find us on our website, WRMN1410.com. You can hit us up on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WRMN Radio. Excuse me, WRMN 1410 Radio, actually. And then, of course, you can also find us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Hey, also, too, you can go to our playlists. Our playlists on YouTube are a great way where we have different shows that are compiled a little bit more on the neat side of things. So that way it's easier to discover different videos and specific channels and content that we have. So if you are a really big fan of watching Big Top Sports, for example, that's a great show to listen to and to watch. You can find it under the playlist section on our YouTube channel, and it shows all those videos that are out there too. Any specific other videos that are out there as well too, including the morning show. We've got Wise Coffee Chat, the Community Hour, a political talk show. So there's quite a few that are put into these different categories on our YouTube channel. Chief Guard of the Republic, any different small business spotlights, things like that too. So good to take a look at. Find that and more on these playlists. That's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Don't forget, of course, you can always check out different Chamber of Commerce websites. These are a great way to view what's happening in the area, especially maybe if you are not familiar with a particular area in the Fox River Valley. Maybe you just moved from a different state or a different county, and you want to discover the different businesses in the downtown the 411, the Fox Valley 411. What are the hotspot places to go to for celebrations, dining, entertainment? So good to check that out, and you can find it locally, just with the touch of a button on your website, on your device. There's the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. So there's elginchamber.com. If you go to their website, you can view the different programs and events, top networking events, the different groups, including Elgin Area Leadership Academy, which is great for young folks out there. Master leadership skills to inspire, empower, and influence outcomes in the Elgin community through their award-winning leadership development program that's featured. And all you have to do is apply today. The next classes will be starting into the year, so feel free to check that out, even if it's an ongoing thing. It's a very formative experience, actually multiple experiences of your life. It's a hands-on course designed to give you the skills and knowledge necessary to become an effective community leader. So feel free to check out more information. You can find it posted onto their website. That is elginchamber.com. They also do have a job postings. They've got EAC blog. So if you're looking for local jobs too, what are some places that are currently hiring? You can find that also on there. You can find the board of directors, area resources, and more. And then don't forget also, always on the fourth Tuesday of the month, or I'm sorry, excuse me, the third Tuesday of the month, we've got the Chamber Chat, Elgin Chamber Chat with Carol Gieske, always informing you about those local businesses that are featured in the area, especially in the Elgin area and even in surrounding areas too. So don't forget to tune into that. That's the third Tuesday of every month at 9 o'clock. I'm sorry, excuse me. It is the fourth Tuesday. I apologize. It's the fourth Tuesday of every month starting at 9 o'clock. Gives you informative insights on different businesses and might even inspire you too. Some great stories that are featured also, so you can listen to that. That's the Elgin Chamber Chat, the fourth Tuesday of every month. That's at 9 o'clock. You can also check out some other local Chamber of Commerce websites too. So there is the Hampshire Area Chamber, all the different events that are coming up there too, ways that you can, of course, learn how to do some fun activities or check out Fun Activities, how you can learn how to be good at business innovation and more. Something that they do feature on the fourth Thursday of every month. They have the Business Forward Breakfast Group invitation. So good to check it out. You can find more information at hampshirechamber.org. They have the What's New sections, hot deals, featured business blogs. They've got different chamber events. If you're living in the area, what to do when it comes to dining, shopping, real estate, lodging, entertainment, and they even have a digital area guide too. So it's a nice section of some great pages, and they have a new one released every year. So if you want to scroll through them, they've got a good list of some great local businesses, events that are coming up. So they've got some cool ones. Village of Burlington, of course, is also featured on the list too. So please feel free to check out those different chamber websites. Geneva Chamber of Commerce is another one to check out. It's a great way to thrive in Geneva with visitors, residents, and businesses that are local, of course. There's the Aurora Chamber of Commerce. So I'm talking about all these chambers, right? And of course, it kind of gives you that nice foundational center point for all of the different local businesses and organizations that make up the community. So it's really good to take a look at that. You can subscribe to them. You can become a member. You can always keep yourself in tune with everything that's coming up. You can receive emails, texts, alerts, and things like that. So you never miss a beat on those things. You can also check out the local library websites too. Also really great, especially if you're looking for fun activities. The library is more than just a place to get books and to rent CDs. And now in the age we live in now, I don't know how many people really rent out CDs. Maybe some of you still do. That's great. But we've got everything so digital now where it's just the touch of a button on our phones. But with that being said, it's more than just a place to get those books. They also have fun activities, community events, cultural events too. Lots of different local libraries in the Fox River Valley area offer a lot of great celebrations, tutorials, classes, which are really great to take too, no matter what age you might be. I remember I took a course on how to know if you had been scammed, or if a website is faulty, or if there's a virus on your computer. I took a course at the Gail Borden Public Library a couple of years ago, and there were people of all ages there. So these classes are for anyone of all ages, those who love to learn, and you're never too old to learn. And it's a great way to do that is by going to those local libraries. So Gail Borden Public Library, of course, is a great one to check out. You can view that. There's the Fox River Valley Public Library District, including the Dundee Library. You can also find the Geneva Public Library. In Hampshire, there's the Ella Johnson Memorial Public Library, and got some good stuff that's out there. Limited edition books, the Justin Books and Movies, so ones that have just been received into their stock. They have someone that is in charge of their social media that keeps updating everything. You can find the different events and courses, quick links. So even if you're unable to make it to the library for whatever reason, maybe it's closed, or maybe you just can't physically make it, they always have their 24/7 e-library. They also do have their mobile library too, which is a bus that is a mobile library that you can find. Sometimes you can see it stationed around the Fox River Valley area. They have a whole list of scheduling for that too. And you can also interact with them on different social media sites as well. So please feel free to check out all of that. They are on Flickr. That's interesting. Flickr is one that I used to use a long time ago when I was younger. I followed a lot of old Victorian photo pages. I haven't used it in years, but I know I still have one. That's one that they use regularly still. So that's great. So lots of cool websites, lots of different organizations, all part of the community together to thrive. And what's great about supporting local is any money goes back into the community, really. A lot of it does. So check out more information on all these different Facebook pages, these websites, and more. Different chamber websites. There's a whole lot, that you can discover that's out there. It is 44 past the hour here. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
When your car's feeling sluggish, don't stress. Just bring it down to Britain's Express Oil and Lube on Larkin Avenue in Elgin. For a fast, friendly 10-minute oil change and a full 18-point inspection, they've got you covered. Whether it's engine service, fluids, filters, or headlight check, they do it right. And they do it fast. Family run, quality service, right in your neighborhood. Swing by today and keep your ride running smooth. Britain's Express Oil and Lube, your car's health partner in Elgin, a proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
Trainer Games on Prime Video January 8th. Watch the trailer on trainergames.com.
Is diabetes keeping you from enjoying life's special moments? At US Med, we understand the challenges you face, and we're here to help.
With US Med, I can finally manage my diabetes without it managing me.
US Med offers a wide range of services to simplify your diabetes care. Personalized care plans, convenient access to cutting-edge diabetes tech, and knowledgeable support. Plus, we'll check your insurance so your diabetes care may be covered at little or no cost to you.
With US Med, I feel confident and control of my diabetes. I can finally live my life to the fullest.
Don't let diabetes hold you back. Choose US Med and experience better birthdays, better adventures, better anniversaries, and better everything. Call now. US Med. Better service. Better care. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. 800-785-1673. That's 800-785-1673.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. It is 48 past the hour here. We hope that you are enjoying this day so far. Got some good things to talk about here, of course, including a big conversation and a conversation story, which I like to talk about. So I like to bring up, of course, two particular websites, including here mentalfloss.com, which always does have a big question of the day. And then also, too, another website I bring up is theconversation.com, which always talks about, oh my goodness, a whole worldly wide amount of different things that are out there, different categories when it comes to science, ethics, religion, health, politics, world, education, environment and energy, economy, arts and culture. So there's a lot of cool stories that are out there for you to check out. It's that journalistic flair and academic rigor is what they say. So you can check it out at theconversation.com. But this is an interesting mental floss big question, or really more so statements, and interesting ones here too. 10 hit albums that never went to number one. The fact that these massively successful records below never took the top spot on the Billboard 200 might surprise you. This was written by Janelle Sheets of mentalfloss.com. Now, for musicians, achieving the milestone of a chart-topping album can be tricky. Even for the most accomplished of them, factors out of their control, like timing and just plain luck, can mean an album comes up just short of hitting that coveted number one spot, even if it is a huge hit. So here are the lists for you folks. The first one on this list is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. We all know about this song, right? Of course. The Beatles are still remembered as musical icons today, but they were so popular and so successful that it's hard to imagine any of their albums being anything other than chart toppers. But Yellow Submarine, the soundtrack to the band's animated film of the same name, which was released on the heels of the massively successful The White Album, didn't quite make it there. It peaked at number 2. AC/DC's Back in Black is another one that is quintessential to the album. The iconic tracks like Hell's Bells, title track Back in Black, a perennial classic rock radio favorite, You Shook Me All Night Long. It wasn't just their most successful album, it's their third best-selling album, yet it did not hit number 1. Another one here is Journey with Frontiers. After having a massive hit in 1981 with Escape and its most famous single, Don't Stop Believin', Journey returned in 1983 with their 8th album, Frontiers. Thanks to huge hits like Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, Send Her My Love, and beloved ballad Faithfully, it still did not peak number 1. It failed to match success of its predecessor and never topped the charts, peaking at number 2. Next one on this list is the TLC's Crazy Sexy Cool is the other one, giving us some of the most iconic songs of the 90s, most notably Waterfalls, on their sophomore album, 1994's Crazy Sexy Cool, which sold over 23 million copies. The group still holds the record for being the best-selling female band in American history. Although the album was a number 1 hit in other countries, it only peaked number 3 in America. That's still good, though. Folks. Van Halen's 1984 did not peak number 1. It peaked number 2 on the Billboard charts. And, of course, there are lots of great songs on there. Jump, Panama, and Hot for Teacher. It's 1984. And it stayed there for 5 weeks while Michael Jackson's Thriller dominated the top charts. Led Zeppelin's Led Zeppelin IV, or that would be, what is that? Is that 6? Is that 6? Is that 6? Or no, wait, that's 4. Right? I don't know. I'm trying to remember Roman numerals there. But anyway, it was in 71. It was just shy of securing the number 1 spot on the Billboard charts, even though it sold over 37 million copies. Next one on this list is Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid and Mad City, M-A-A-D City, Mad City. Kendrick Lamar's autobiographical concept album and major label debut solidified his status. It did not hit number 1 on R&B charts. It didn't make it as high on the Billboard 200. It peaked at number 2. Next one on this list is Pearl Jam's 10. Did not hit number 2 on the Billboard 200 about a year after its release. It did hit number 2 about a year after its release. It ultimately went on to become the band's best-selling album with songs that are out there, Even Flow, Jeremy, and some more. Billy Joel's The Stranger is another one. He had a hit with 77 Stranger thanks to singles like Only the Good Die Young. And although it was his 5th album, it was a breakout that led to his biggest success. Despite being the most commercially successful release, it didn't make it beyond number 2 on the Billboard chart, a position it held for 6 weeks. And then finally, Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson. Following her groundbreaking win on American Idol, Kelly Clarkson had a huge hit with her debut album, Thankful, which went to number 1 on the Billboard 200. But it was her follow-up, Breakaway, that truly made Clarkson a pop star. The album had one hit single after another, with Since You've Been Gone, Behind These Hazel Eyes, Because of You, Walk Away, and the title track as well, which was actually co-written by Avril Lavigne. Breakaway ultimately outsold its predecessor, and yet it only made it to number 3 on the Billboard 200. So interesting stories there, interesting questions. Why is it the way it is? I don't know. But you can find this and more on mentalfloss.com. And then, of course, there's the conversation stories, right? Those are some interesting ones. And I'll read to you a short one here that was posted not too long ago by Alexandria Mitchum Hansen, who is PhD candidate in anthropology at Columbia University. And she talks about how she studies rats' nests. And here's why rodents make great archivists. Rats and other rodents and pests can make great archivists. That's because they forage food and build dens, as well as dens storing fabric, paper, and animal bones, plant remains, and other materials under floorboards, behind walls, and in attics, crawl spaces, and wells. Yes, those darn rodents, right? There, these materials might dry out and remain undisturbed for hundreds of years. By analyzing the materials in the nests, archaeologists like Alexandria here has inspired her. She can learn more about people who once lived nearby. And she studied a rat's nest that was used by generations of rats over several decades, and was found under the floorboards in the attic of a historic home, Bartram's Garden. That's in southwest Philadelphia. He was a Quaker farmer back in 1728, and his name was John Bartram. He began to plant his garden, which is considered the oldest botanic garden in North America. Alexandria here studied thousands of plants collected by rats and learned how this family used these plants for food, medicine, trade, and also study. Rat nests are common in historical structures, particularly homes like Bartram's that contained kitchens and buildings that were used for food storage, such as cellars. He collected plants from around the eastern North America, along with those sent to him by naturalists in Europe. His sons, John Jr. and William, later his granddaughter, Anne Carr, continued to expand his garden, which gained international fame during the 18th and 19th centuries. And there were some nests that were discovered during historic preservation work back in 1977. And her analysis of these materials in the nest indicates that it was formed in the late 18th and 19th centuries. It's interesting to see that these materials are still intact, and it gives you a little bit of an insight, a little history on the past there, even if it is just those rodents. It included crops of wheat, buckwheat, corn, parsnips, and beans grown by the family to feed them. Herbs such as lemongrass, basil, and mint used for medicine by the family. There were also some other ones out there too, many wild and weedy plants that were featured. So, and she sorted through 11 pounds of material. She identified different species of plants, and in the future she plans to focus on the weedy plants to recovered from the rat's nest. The majority of invasive species in the United States were originally introduced in horticultural contexts, including botanic gardens and nurseries. Data from Bartram's Garden will help her and other scholars better understand the timing and those details of this process. So some interesting articles there. Maybe you find them not interesting. I don't know. But there's a lot that you can find on theconversation.com. If you're watching on YouTube, there's that darn rodent there. Many of us have had those, especially in older homes. But lots of interesting conversations that are out there. Maybe questions to boot. Think, why is that? Interesting things that you can learn. All learning experiences, too. This does wrap it up for this segment here of Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation. And we'll be back with more in just a little bit here on the Voice of the Valley and the Talk of the Town, WRMN. Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates. Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by Rain-X. Illinois' 1% statewide grocery tax ends January 1st, but many shoppers will still pay it locally. The Illinois Municipal League says more than half of the state's municipalities, home to 7.2 million people, have adopted their own grocery taxes under a 2024 law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker. Illinois Secretary of State Alexei Janulius' office has released its 2025 list of rejected vanity license plates. Officials say more than 550 requests were denied for being offensive or hard to read, pushing the state's rejection list past 8,500 combinations. A dog in Chicago has tested positive for rabies, the first case in Illinois in more than 30 years. Cook County officials say the rescue puppy was returned after a bite and behavior changes, then humanely euthanized. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like fences. A house with a big yard and a white picket fence was always the dream. But then you saw the price to install a fence and you're wondering if the color is driving the price up. Nobody ever dreams of a beige or a gray picket fence, right? So maybe those fences are cheaper. But no, they're not. Then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds and make all your dreams of a fence come true. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/investor day.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The NFC North title remains up for grabs. It's down to the Bears and the Packers after Minnesota eliminated the Lions on Christmas Day, beating Detroit 23-10. Green Bay clinched at least a wild card with the result. On Saturday, 9-5-1 Green Bay plays host to 7-8 Baltimore. The Packers 5-2 at home. Then on Sunday, the 11-4 Bears visit the 11-4 49ers. San Francisco still with a lot to play for. They remain in the hunt in the NFC West, along with the Rams and the Seahawks. San Francisco could be without George Kittle. He's dealing with an ankle sprain. That'd be a huge break for the Bears if Kittle's unable to play. For Chicago, wide receiver Rome Odunze is questionable. So is linebacker TJ Edwards. For Green Bay, quarterback Malik Willis is questionable, but Jordan Love is expected to be ready to play. Josh Jacobs is expected to be in the lineup for the Packers Saturday. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Whether you're gifting, decorating, or treating yourself, Lowe's December deal drops are here to help you save more all month long. Get up to 75% off select holiday decor. Plus, get up to 45% off select tools and accessories. Shop new December deal drops every week this month and get so much more out of your holidays. Lowe's, we help, you save. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No, we'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, a chance of snow showers with cloudy skies and a high near 21, temperatures falling to around 17 in the afternoon. It feels like 1 with gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 13. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child. To give them the love that a child needs. It's probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
And welcome, folks, to the 12 o'clock hour here of Out to Lunch on WRMN, AM 1410, broadcasting live here from Studio 14. We're serving you, the Fox River Valley area. We got a little dusting of some snow here. The sun is starting to come out here on a beautiful Monday afternoon. Now it is the afternoon time, folks. So if you want to check out more information on what is going on, we will keep you in tune with that here on the Out to Lunch segment here. And again, Out to Lunch is Monday through Thursday from 11 till 1, and then Fridays from 11 until 12 o'clock. Let's go through the weather and temperatures here. What are we seeing for the day today? Well, we are seeing a high of 23 degrees, mostly cloudy and windy. However, we are starting to notice a little bit more sunshine coming through. Current temperatures are at 22. It does say on my phone it feels like -2. When I was outside today, it felt more like 10 degrees or so. We see a low of 10 degrees actually for tonight. It's going to be partly cloudy skies, wind speeds at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. For tomorrow on Tuesday the 30th, we see overcast skies and a high of 25 degrees. It does drop down to 23 as our low. Heading on into Wednesday, this is the 31st. Wednesday the 31st is the last day of 2025 as we get into 2026, folks. We see cloudy with a high of 31, chance of snow at 60%. Snow showers developing in the afternoon. I know a lot of people are going to be traveling to those fun parties. Just make sure you're aware of that. That chance of snow is going to be about a 60% chance. Accumulation status-wise, nothing really in particular is posted right now on the Weather Channel, but you'll know once it happens. We see a low of 8 degrees. Of course, I say that like, oh, you'll figure it out when it happens. Now, of course, they'll tell you a little bit about that when the time comes a little bit closer. But there's other different sites, of course, too, that have a little bit more specific radar. Thursday, the 1st of January, 2026 is a high of 21 degrees, considerable amount of clouds early, some decrease in clouds later in the day. A few flurries or snow showers are possible. It drops down to 17 degrees as our low, a few clouds from time to time, and that'll be coming up for Thursday. Friday rolls around, we see a high of 26, partly cloudy skies with a low of 13. That full moon is going to be in bloom in the sky. That's for Friday the 2nd. Saturday the 3rd into the weekend, we see a sunshine and clouds mix with a high of 25 degrees. Partly cloudy skies are predicted in the evening with more clouds for later at night and a low of 20 degrees. Heading on into Sunday the 4th, we see partly cloudy skies in that forecast with a high of 33, wind speeds roughly 5 to 10 miles per hour. It does drop down to 26 as our low, partly cloudy skies, and that's going to be coming up for Sunday night. And then finally, Monday, a week from today, it's the 5th of January. Considerable amount of cloudiness. We see a high of 37, so those temperatures slightly rise a little bit here. Mainly cloudy coming through for Monday night with a low of 22 degrees. Check out this and more on the forecast. You can find the radar posted on the Weather Channel's website. That's weather.com. Let's see what we have here today for our national days to recognize, celebrate, and enjoy. Today is National Pepper Pot Day. Now, if you're not quite sure what this is, it's a soup with deep roots and a mythology to go with it. Pepper pot soup is a highly seasoned soup prepared with peppercorns, small bits of meat, tripe, vegetables, and a delicious broth to go with it as the base. The dish may be more familiar by the name of the Philadelphia Pepper Pot, because it was brought to the area by people from Africa, the West Indies, and the Caribbean, however you pronounce it. Colonial black women served the dish in their homes. These homes were where they worked, and in markets. It's considered an early street food by many historians. Now, my mom's grandma, Rosalie, came from the West Indies, and her family did too. England, West Indies, and India. So I wonder if they maybe had this pepper pot soup maybe in the West Indies. One legendary story credits this soup to George Washington's chef. The story goes that during the brutal winter of 1777 and 78, the Continental Army was camped at Valley Forge on December 29th. George Washington asked the Army chef to prepare a meal that would boost morale and warm the troops. So the chef rounded up some of the ingredients and called it pepper pot soup. The troops received the meal well and nicknamed it the soup that won the war. So, well, though the story may be untrue, it received some credit for increasing the popularity of this delicious soup. So, if you want to give it a try, check it out. I have had it before. It is quite delicious. And yes, it does include vegetables in there, which I know I'm not a big vegetable eater, but if it is in a chicken broth soup, I will pretty much eat any vegetable. I think it's just, you got to really soak it in the flavor, and that's when it all tastes delicious to me. So there you go. It's also TikTok Day today, not the famous site and app TikTok, but TikTok reminding us to complete any unfinished business that might need addressing before the end of the year. I was supposed to clean out that closet of mine before the end of the year. Well, now's the time. Time is a ticking. Oh, I forgot I was going to run that errand, or I was going to do this or that. This is the time to do so. Bucket lists, calling our names, right? All those different things. Check on, different things. So check your lists, get that unfinished business completed. Plan your vacation. Wind your clocks. Maybe complete a honey-do list, or update your virus protection on your computer, change the filter in your furnace, schedule a routine physical exam, things like that. Pay your bills, things like, all that stuff. So that is also recognized today. It is TikTok Day. The time is a ticking, and that is recognized on the National Day calendar. National Today calendar is another website too that you can check out. It does have more things. So TikTok Day, also known as Still Need to Do Day, is recognized. It is also International Cello Day today, celebrating the culture and music for music aficionados who liked playing the cello. I played the cello in 4th grade and 5th grade. I was never really good, but I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed learning the instrument. My mom really loved playing it too. She played it as a kid, and at church services as well too. So that was cool. I said, you know what, Mom, you're playing the cello. I think I want to try it out too. So I played it for a little bit. Let's see. And then, of course, there's not a whole lot of other days that are recognized today. It is Mongolia Independence Day that's recognized. Also, the Constitution of Ireland on this day celebrates its ratification. So if you want to read a little bit more on this and more, you can find it at nationaltoday.com. They also have some upcoming days that are coming up into the different holidays. Science Fiction Day is coming up Friday, January 2nd. National Trivia Day is another one, Sunday, January 4th. Three Kings Day is Tuesday, January 6th. And even a nice fun little one, National Bubble Bath Day on Thursday, January 8th. Always some fun things to enjoy, celebrate, and recognize. There are some serious things as well, too. You know, if it's a day of remembrance, maybe of the Holocaust, or maybe 9/11, of course, on those specific holidays, or a day of ratification, things like that. So there are some serious holidays that are recognized and days to pay tribute to, right, or folks out there. The time is 15 past the hour. We're going to take another quick time out. When we come back, we will discuss here what is happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. Where are some of the hot spots to go to coming up here for the next couple of days for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? There is a plethora of different places that you can go to support locally this New Year's Eve and New Year's Day season. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Here on WRMN, AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN. Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast right here on WRMN, 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Noory with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. The sun is starting to come out. We're starting to see more blue skies. Those clouds are starting to go away. Sunday yesterday was quite the gloomy day outside. It was overcast. It was dark. It was rainy. It was wet. Yes, so today's definitely a nice little change of pace. A little bit of a blizzard that we got this morning here. Just a little bit of a dusting, right? But it looks like it's starting to lighten up just a little bit here. Still a little bit breezy outside. Temperatures in the 20s, feeling a little bit chillier than that as expected. We're getting close to the new year 2026, folks. Hopefully you are inspired. Maybe you've got some cool things on your list that you want to accomplish in the upcoming year. Now, of course, you still do have some time if you want to check out the last month for 2025's Featured Dishes of the Month. You can find it on foxvalleymagazine.com. They're still available. Tiramisu in a glass. You can find it at Giordano Trattoria and Pizzeria. Giordino. Sorry, Giordino. They've got the Le Pigeon. That's at the Graceful Ordinary. They've got that rigatoni alla vodka. I know I said I was going to try it. I still have yet to go there. It looks so delicious. So they got some good stuff. Check it out. Dishes of the month, wines of the month, the beers of the month. You can find all of that and more. That's on foxvalleymagazine.com. So you still have a couple more days before that issue then gets into the January issue, which they usually have roughly around the first end of the week or 2 week mark there. They try to get it as soon as possible out there for the January issue. There's still some time to do some fun things. So you can find that on foxvalleymagazine.com, or of course you can also go to other different sites too. Let's see what's going on here. Batavia Main Street recently did post here that, of course, the new year is just around the corner. Same great downtown, though. Visit downtown Batavia this January. You can enjoy specials, live music, promotions, and happenings around town. You can also find more information on their website, the Batavia Main Street's events calendar, and the flyers in this post. So you can enjoy some fun live music at the Sidecar Supper Club. The Comedy Vault has a stand-up comic, Michael Palasak will be there. Indoor markets at the Sturdy Shelter Brewing. Sidecar Supper Club also has their live music. Another day, too. Cheese and beer pairings. Sourdough 101 class at the Rosewood Farm and Market. So some good stuff for you to check out. And it's available on the Batavia Main Street's Facebook page. Other things that are coming up, too. All those different days. Sourdough 101 sounds really good. You can check out all of that great thing, all of the different activities that you can do to start off the new year. Elgin area recently posted. Check out the events going on this holiday week. See what's happening in the Elgin area. Try to enjoy that winter fun before the new year. And even some things going into the new year. Including here, of course, the Great Big Bubble Show that's coming up today. That is at 2 o'clock, so it's just a couple hours away from now. Santa's Village Magical Christmas Drive-Thru is still going on tonight and tomorrow. That's 5 until 10. That's tonight and tomorrow. Those are the last 2 days, so you still have time to check those out. Christmas Light Show in Gobert's is also going on, still continuing on until January 2nd. It's not tonight, but it's coming up tomorrow. New Year's Eve at the Dundee Library. I talked a little bit about that during the community hour is coming up December 30th tomorrow and the 31st. There is also the Adrenaline Monkey West Dundee's party, which I talked about also. There's also Gail Borden Public Library has an event. Moretti's Kids New Year's Eve party. Epic Air Balloon Drop is coming up on the 31st. So there's a whole list of some really great ones that are coming up for the new year and even into, or coming up New Year's Eve and then New Year's Day and a couple days after that. So if you want to find all that, that's at exploreelginarea.com. They've got some really great local events that are coming up, especially for the New Year's. Some great invitations. We talked a little bit about during the community hour. Mockingbird Barn Garden has a New Year's Eve party that's coming up. A great dining experience. Johnny's Supper Club has some great things. There is a black tie masquerade ball. It's at the Grand Ballroom in Elgin coming up December 31st. And it's Elegance and Mystery. It's the Black Tie New Year's Eve Masquerade Ball. That looks fantastic. if you want to check it out. It's hosted by the African American Coalition of Kane County. Moretti's again does have their New Year's Eve celebrations. Martini Room is a hot spot to go to for celebrations. You can step into the glow of a brand new year at Martini Room. They have their electrifying NYE 2026 bash, and that's at the Martini Room coming up. That is Wednesday, 7 p.m., and it does roll into 3 a.m. in the morning, January 1st. Yes, until 3 a.m., folks. DJ spinning all night. 90s hits, dance bangers and party anthems, signature holiday martinis, handcrafted cocktails, midnight champagne toast, party favors, and photo-ready opportunities. Dress to impress, folks, but especially for the dancing side of things, too. So high vibes are what it's expecting here. It's $25 cover or $30 at the door. Champagne toast is at midnight. Check it out for more information on their Facebook page. Old Republic Kitchen and Bar has their Mix Masters New Year's Eve Ball. This is going to be a great opportunity to enjoy the legendary B96 Mix Masters on Tuesday, December 31st. That is, it's Wednesday, December 31st at Old Republic Kitchen and Bar. So you can enjoy some fun activities there too. Great for end of the year. I know Chicago Street Poorhouse also has a New Year's Eve party. It's a $35 open bar. Open bar starts at 8 p.m. until midnight. They've got their balloon drop and champagne toast. Kids eat free from 4 until 9, and that's at the Chicago Street Poorhouse right around the corner on Chicago Street. That's coming up, and they're open until 12 a.m. midnight on January 1st. 120 Live in Bartlett has their New Year's Eve party. It's going to be including their champagne toast, food and drink specials, free event to go to, of course, the food and drinks you'll have to pay for, but there's specials going on, and they're going to be having live music featuring Austin Hopkins, celebrating and getting excited for the new year 2026. Aliano's Ristorante, fantastic place to go to in East Dundee, is also having a New Year's Eve bash. They're going to be featuring a 4-course menu, midnight toast, and an exciting ball drop. Live music featuring songstress Jacqueline Vale. I know that she's performed there before many times. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did see her once when I went there. Lovely singer, of course, and a great experience to check out. That's coming up. That starts at 8 p.m. on Wednesday, the 31st, through till January 1st in the morning at 1 a.m. That is the New Year's Eve bash at Aliano's Ristorante. Great place to go to. I recommend their Alfredo. There's also a New Year's Eve celebration at Blue Root Restaurant in West Dundee. It's $100 per person, includes an entire buffet dinner, open bar, and live music. So if you want to get a little fancy there, that sounds like a great opportunity to check it out. Carmina's Mexican Restaurant is also having a New Year's Eve party. I'm telling you, we're going through all this today, folks. There's a lot. The year-end party starts at 9 p.m. and it goes until 1 a.m. There will be wine and champagne for the hour before countdown, and photo booth and DJ will be available there too. So check it out. That's at Carmina's Restaurant, Mexican Restaurant, Special Edition on North Randall Road in Elgin. We're still going strong here, folks. There's still a lot of other ones that are coming up. New Year's Eve ballroom drop at Epic Air Trampoline. I mentioned this a little bit earlier here. Tickets are 25% off all day, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And it starts at 10 p.m. is when that New Year's Eve balloon drop will be starting. So sounds like a lot of fun. And of course, there's also the after parties. So if you still want to party, of course, too, After Set Foxhole on Symphony Way in Elgin has an after set party. And that is at Afterset. So, of course, they go until 4 a.m. in the morning. If you want to check that out, you continue the celebration into 2026, and it's a free entry. That's at the Afterset. Afterset is a little small in there. I've been in there before. It's a nice place. It's a little small, though, so it might be a little bit packed. And then, of course, there's other fun events that you can check out, too. I know that the Enjoy Aurora, I'm sure, has a lot of different events coming up here, too. We talked about exploreelginaria.com, but I know Enjoy Aurora probably is going to have a lot of different things coming up, too, for for the holiday celebration. So we'll talk about some of that here too, coming up in just a bit. But we are also in our Tradio segment. That'll be arriving very shortly. So if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be the time to call in 847-931-1410. We'll talk more about what are some other fun New Year's Eve celebrations. I'm saying for the majority of the rest of the time here, unless there's anything else that comes up. But there's a lot that's going on around the area, so we want to keep you in tune and up to date with that. So stay tuned for more here. We hope that you are enjoying the rest of your afternoon. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by Rain-X. A dog in Chicago has tested positive for rabies, the first case in Illinois in more than 30 years. Cook County officials say the rescue puppy was returned after a bite and behavior changes, then humanely euthanized. Illinois' 1% statewide grocery tax ends January 1st, but many shoppers will still pay it locally. The Illinois Municipal League says more than half of the state's municipalities, home to 7.2 million people, have adopted their own grocery taxes under a 2024 law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius' office has released its 2025 list of rejected vanity license plates. Officials say more than 550 requests were denied for being offensive or hard to read, pushing the state's rejection list past 8,500 combinations. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Are you like everybody else in the world who has no idea what to get everyone for the holidays? Well, you're in luck. We got you. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Because with hands-free Skechers slip-ins, you just step into them and they're on. There's no bending down, no touching, no fuss. Plus, Skechers slip-ins come in everyone's favorite styles and colors. And you can get slip-ins everywhere stylish footwear is sold, including a Skechers store. Or if you're too busy to shop in person, just get them online at Skechers.com, Amazon, and more.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. This afternoon, a chance of snow showers with mostly cloudy skies and a high near 21, temperatures falling to around 17. It feels like one with gusty winds up to 35 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 13. Currently, it is 21 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We hope you're enjoying this afternoon. Yes, definitely a chilly day outside today, as expected, because we are in that winter time period. We're only a couple days left in 2025. We can say goodbye to 2025 as we head on and jump into 2026. Let's see what we've got here going on. Well, of course, it is 35 past the hour. It's 12:35. So that means we are also now in our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, now's the time to call in at 847-931-1410. Maybe you have been looking for a collector's item and you want to get it off your bucket list before 2026 arrives, right? You can call in today at 847-931-1410 and let us know if there's something that you need to get rid of, if you want to sell it, if you want to trade it. Maybe there's an event coming up here. Maybe there is a New Year's Eve or New Year's Day party that I didn't mention yet that you want to announce here too. Please feel free to let us know. You can also text us at 505-926-1410 to share any information and pictures with us. If you have any flyers or stamps or things like that too, please feel free to let us know, only on Tradio. I don't mean only on Tradio, of course. You can also call into the show too and let us know. Let's go through the previous Tradio callers here. We've got Greg, of course, looking for those bicycles. He's a collector, not a dealer on those. So, and they don't have... They can even just be parts and pieces too. From the 1800s to the 70s is the time frame that he's looking for. Late 1800s. He's also looking for vintage Omega watches, men's and women's watches, and the diver style watches. He's also looking for those old gas tether cars, old racing go-karts, and also extra pieces for a Schuco Disney monorail toy. He's looking for that. Not the plastic ones, but the vintage ones. Now for sale, he does have that Schwinn 312 Goose Island bicycle for $125. He's got that Lionel Pioneer Zephyr that's 4 feet long in excellent condition, and that Hamilton Beach 3-head milkshake maker. It's in the color ivory. It comes with the 3 cups for $500. Feel free to reach out to him at his number at 847-962-6033. That's 847-962-6033. That's the number to call if you want to reach out to Greg today. We've got Jeff looking for trains, parts for trains, preferably car models there. Any train memorabilia is also good, as he is an avid builder of these model trains. He's also looking for model railroad items, so buildings, set pieces, etc., miniatures, things like that. So if you have any extras laying around, or you can make him a deal on that too, you can reach out to him today. That is 630-251-2956. That's 630-251-2956 is that number to dial. Also have that RV fridge for sale. It's a Dometic AC/DC. $300 is the asking price on this. And he's located out in McHenry. So if you want to reach out to him, that number to dial is 815-245-0670. That's 815-245-0670. And then we have another Tradio caller looking for a pre-admission testing truck. You can reach out to her today. That number to dial is 847-531-6383. That's 531-6383. We'll take a little time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned.
Get ready for Around the House every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on WRMN AM 1410. If you're a homeowner or contractor looking to tackle those projects that feel a bit too big, this is the show for you. Join Eric along with his knowledgeable guests as they dive deep into everything from DIY renovations to creating a healthy home environment. We'll provide you with the tools and tips you need to complete your projects with confidence and ease. But it's not all work and no play. We believe in having fun. Our passion for home improvement shines through as we help you save time, money, and reduce the stress of DIY. So whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, don't miss Around the House. Tune in every Saturday night and let's tackle those home projects together.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Start your weekend right with Dino's Night Out, Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino covers what's hot across the Fox Valley, from live shows to food fests and everything in between. Proudly sponsored by the legendary Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Your home for unforgettable concerts, comedy, and more. Tune in on WRMN 1410 AM or stream at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, your guide to the weekend vibe.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It is 41 past the hour. We still have a couple Tradio callers I wanted to announce here to you today. So we did mention here the RV fridge is for sale. That person located in McHenry. Now, he originally paid $900 for this RV fridge. It's a Dometic. It's AC/DC, LP gas, 110 volts, 12 volts. Also, model 2554 LB. It's in really great shape. $300 is the asking price. Originally paid $900 on it. So if you want to reach out to him for more information, that's 815-245-0670. That's 815-245-0670. And then again, another Tradio caller here, Lorraine has an antique hutch. It's in great shape. Fantastic for storage. Also has exercise equipment and a television stand. She wants to just give them away, so if anyone's interested, reach out to her today. That is 847-287-5687. There's a lot of 8s and 7s in there. That's pretty easy to remember. 847-287-5687 is that number. So lots of good Tradio callers. If you want to add yourself to the list, you know that number to dial here. It's 847-931-1410. Let's see some things that are going on locally here. We've got some holiday cheer, exciting events, of course, for the New Year's. And if you're not sure what you're doing this New Year's Eve, Explore Elgin area has rounded up all the best parties to help you count down to midnight. So again, if you want to check out that whole list, you can find it. That is exploreelginarea.com. You can also find them on their Facebook page, but they do have a list of all the different events that you can go to that are coming up, and a specific list too, which is good to view all of that. And I did pretty much talk about, well, I talked about all of them, posted onto exploreelginarea.com. So again, if you want to view that good information that's out there, find it on exploreelginarea.com. EnjoyAurora.com has some events coming up here. New Year's Eve party with Superfly Symphony will be coming up on the 31st, and that's at Two Brothers Roundhouse. Superfly Symphony, it's a disco party in the tavern. It's $125 per person. Now, what that means, of course, is you get some food, you get some drinks, live entertainment, all included. It starts at 7:30 p.m. and it does go until 12 a.m. in the morning. Now, Two Brothers Roundhouse is located at 205 North Broadway in Aurora. That includes open bar, pastor d'oeuvres, buffet dinner, midnight champagne toast, and a decadent dessert table too. Now, this is on sale right now, $125. I know it seems like a lot, but it's so many different things that are included in there, and that's currently what the sale is right now. So if you want to visit their website, find more information. Dress to impress, shine on the dance floor, help them welcome 2026 in a funky, full tilt disco fashion. So, going to be lots of fun for you to glam up and have a great time. Definitely check it out. You know I'm going to be dolled up too, of course, on Wednesday. You'll see me on the air here dolled up. You know, I have a specific shirt, button shirt I'll wear. It's one of my favorites. It's a nice silk green one that I like to wear with some gold jewelry. It's a nice outfit. I like wearing it. Anyway, so that's coming up in closer to the Aurora area. Now, McHenry County does have something that's coming up. This is in Port Barrington, Illinois. So it is a little bit further, but if you happen to be more so located in that area, there is a New Year's Eve party coming up, and it's presented by the Broken Oar Marina and Restaurant. That's where it's located. That's at Rawson Bridge Road. Now, if you want to check out their website for details on those ticket prices, you can view it. You can also call for reservations or email Bonnie@brokenoar.com. You can add it to your calendar list, and you can find this at naturallymchenrycounty.com on their website. So it's a way to make a reservation. Lower level Arctic Winter Bar will be there, and there's going to be their heated barn and lounge. The upper level has their scenic sky deck dining available. So visit their website for more info on this. It's going to be a pretty cool time. And might I also say, too, if you're watching on YouTube, I love the flyer that they have for this. That's really pretty. I like that. Very icy cool. I like it. Nice. Cool stuff all around the areas, of course, for the Fox River Valley. But this is one that's coming up here in just a couple days. There's also a New Year's Eve ball coming up at the Barrington Park District. So you can register for that if you want to find it on their website. That's barringtonparkdistrict.org. They've got their 10:30 to 12:30 times. Adults are free with the paid child admission. It's $13 or $15 per child. So it's $13 on sale now, $15 at the door. But that's early in the day. So for the kids who don't want to stay up super late, that's a good one to check out. So that's the New Year's Eve ball that's coming up here. That's at the Barrington Park District. We have a couple other things that we're going to talk about here, too. We'll take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. Stay tuned for more activities towards the, now since we're towards the end of 2025 into 2026. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now, 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
He'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Weather from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
With the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
thrills,
chills, and
oh my God moments. So get your snacks and libations ready,
because this is going to be a wild ride.
Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer's quirky and insightful Fanatics take
will make you feel a little
or a lot better about your Chicagoland sports viewing experiences.
Tune in to Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN. We still have a little bit of time left. We got some good things to talk about here, some fun celebrations as we kick off out of 2025 and say hello to 2026. Let's go through some fun things here, including sharing a fantastic legacy. This is the Village of Hampshire celebrating its 150th anniversary next year. So if you want to check out more information on this, you can subscribe to their newsletter. That is the Hampshire Area Chamber of Commerce on their newsletter. Check out this for more information so you can view it there. The 150th committee is working to commemorate the village's 150th anniversary and incorporating its events that will run through till 2026. So please feel free to check out more information on this. It is a great opportunity and a fun way to celebrate the new year and also celebrating, of course, here 2026 with the fantastic, oh my goodness, fantastic village here. Sorry, my camera froze a bit, so I'm just going to have it on the out to lunch screen here. That's okay, totally fine. We got about 6 minutes left here, so we'll talk more. Oh wait, I can share my screen. Duh. Oh goodness me, it's a Monday. All right, let's see what else we have here going on. We've got some other things. Rouse Center for the Arts has their final days to double your impact before the year's end. So if you want to make a donation, you can. That's coming up if you want to view them on rousecenter.org. That's their website to check it out for more things. Still some great ways to help you save. If you go to the Fox Valley eValues, you can check out all of that. That's coming up there too in just a bit. Rouse Center has their 2026 summer camp programs, and you can sign up for them if you want to find all of that. That's posted onto their newsletter. That's rousecenter.org for more info. Something else that's coming up here too, of course, is the Culver's Food Drive. It's still actually going on here. Don't miss out on your last chance to donate to the Culver's Food Drive. Bring two non-perishable food items or dry goods to Elgin Culver's and score a free 2-scoop turtle sundae as a thank you for helping them give back. While you're there, of course, don't forget to grab your 2026 calendar filled with $70 worth of Culver's coupons. That's fantastic. The end date is the 31st, coming up in just a couple days. All donations will be given to the Food for Greater Elgin. That's the Culver's of Elgin at 1175 North McLean Boulevard. I should definitely go there because it's right near my house. So that's from Food for Greater Elgin, posted that 3 hours ago. The 2026 calendars for sale. It's $5 each. All proceeds go to Food for Greater Elgin. Each month offers 2 coupons with a total of value of over $70 for the year. That is fantastic. So if you want to check that out, that is still going on until the 31st. You can start your journey now for the spring semester. Elgin.edu is a great way to check out for a bright choice and a bright future. They have, of course, their courses available for you to check out for the spring. And it's going to be a good time. My brother Ryan is doing CAD. He's doing CAD right now, so he's signed up for the springtime. Huntley Area Chamber of Commerce posted the Canlan Sports of West Dundee has their skating rink open, and you still have time to check it out for all of the fun activities of skating, even if you're not that great at skating as well, too, which I know that I'm not the greatest, but still a fun time. They have events, leagues, and rentals for the whole family. They've got a full bar and grill of snacks, meals, and drinks, so definitely check them out. Batavia Chamber of Commerce recently posted the Aquaviva Ristorante Batavia is, of course, a member of their chamber. And in December, you can enjoy some of their delicious food, calm and festive ambiance, enjoy a glass of wine, and even get a chance to win a special giveaway for your visit. You can still check out the Caris Christmas pop-ups. They've got beautiful displays. They're all festive for the holidays. If you have not yet gone, you definitely should. It is a fantastic time, an opportunity. They've got some really cool drinks that are out there. And that was recently posted by exploreelginarea.com. Fantastic. So if you want to view that, there's still an opportunity to do so. This is in recent news. This was recently posted by the Canaan-DuPage County Scanner. Structure fire in Hampshire. There was a barn fire that was posted 24 minutes ago. Fire crews report a barn that's fully engulfed in flames. That's at 45W500 block of Plank Road. Heavy smoke header is seen in the distance. Rural water operations are being established. Multiple fire departments are responding to assist currently on the scene right now. So just wanted to keep you in tune with that. Looks like it's gotten quite a few shares there, so I wanted to just keep you up to date and in the loop with that. That's a recent structured fire in Hampshire Burlington Fire District on the scene. They're working on that. So best of luck to everyone. Hopefully no one got hurt. If you want to check out more information and updates, visit the Canaan-DuPage County Scanner for more information, or feel free to share this so people know about it. Let's see some other things here, too. There is an update from the Elgin Fire Department. The firefighter testing process has been extended through till January 5th. Application and eligibility information is available. The written test will be administered by the Public Safety Answers. Candidates must have their ETM basic license and CPAT dated between November 24th and the date of hire. So they are looking to hire some folks. If anyone is interested, firefighter and paramedic application process is open if you would like to apply. That deadline is 11:59 p.m. CST on January 5th. So don't forget about that, too, if you might be interested. Check out more information at the Elgin Fire Department on their Facebook page. And a message from the City of Elgin, Illinois government page, reshared by the Elgin Police Department. Of course, we did receive that 1 inch of snow earlier this morning. The strong winds are still causing a little bit of drifting and blowing snow. So just make sure, of course, that you are prepared for that. Of course, it has settled down a little bit more now, but it could continue on. You never really know. And it does say that we are in that winter weather advisory remaining until 3 p.m. and wind advisory until 12. So the wind advisory, it's died down definitely right now. So just a message from the City of Elgin. Wanted to put that out there for you. I did see some of the crews out there continuing to plow to help ensure safe travel, even just with the dusting. That really shows you how fantastic of a community that we live in, too, is that even with just a little bit of a dusting that we got, it said 1 inch of snow. It was definitely 1 inch, but it's more of a dusting inch. And they're still out there plowing, making sure that the roads are nice and safe. So thank you, of course. We're so glad that we get to live in such a fantastic community as the City of Elgin and the Fox River Valley area. Also, don't forget, of course, New Year's Day garbage and recycling delay. Thursday, January 1st. Collection will be picked up on Friday, January 2nd. So just wanted to put that out there for you too. We hope that you are enjoying this day. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you on the other side. Stay tuned.